Ever get sudden news at work and instantly feel stressed or frustrated? Let's fix that. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to talk about direct communication and emotional regulation, especially when reacting to updates, news, or check-ins at work. Let me start with a quick scenario. Imagine you're in a meeting and your manager suddenly shares an update that changes a project timeline. You worked hard on it and now the direction is shifting. In that moment, you might feel frustrated, confused, or even stressed. Some people react immediately, push back emotionally, or shut down. But what I've learned working in HR is that how you respond in that moment really defines your professionalism and credibility. So today, I want to share a simple framework you can use to stay emotionally regulated and communicate directly in situations like this. One of the biggest challenges in the workplace is not the work itself, it's communication. Most workplace tension happens when people react emotionally to updates, feedback, or unexpected news. When emotions take over, communication becomes unclear, and small issues can quickly turn into bigger problems. But when you stay calm and communicate directly, a few important things happen. You build trust with your team and leaders. You show professionalism and maturity. And you help keep conversations focused on solutions instead of conflict. This is why emotional regulation is such an important professional skill. Let's talk about a few common mistakes people make. The first mistake is reacting too quickly. Sometimes we respond immediately without processing the information. The second mistake is letting emotions show in our tone, whether it's frustration, defensiveness, or stress. And the third mistake is assuming negative intent. We think someone is being unfair or difficult when in reality, they are just sharing information or trying to move work forward. Recognizing these patterns helps us shift from reacting emotionally to responding professionally. I like to use a very simple 4-step communication framework. Step 1, pause before reacting. Take a breath and give yourself a moment to process what you just heard. This helps you stay calm and prevents emotional reactions. Sometimes even a few seconds of silence can make a big difference. Next, acknowledge the update or information. You can say something like, "Thanks for sharing this update. I appreciate the clarification." This creates a respectful and calm tone in the conversation. It shows that you are listening and open to communication. After that, respond with clarity and focus on next steps. For example, "I understand, here's my next step." Or, "Can we clarify the timeline so I can plan accordingly?" This keeps the conversation productive and solution-focused. Direct communication is not about being overly formal. It's about being clear and intentional. The final step is separating emotion from facts. It's okay to feel frustrated or concerned, but your response should focus on the situation and what needs to be done. When you separate emotion from facts, conversations stay professional and constructive. Here's a real communication example. Your manager says, "We need to change the timeline." Instead of reacting emotionally, you respond, "Thanks for the update. Can we review priorities together?" This keeps the conversation calm, professional, and solution-focused. Direct communication is not about reacting, it's about collaborating. Here are a few quick tips you can apply right away. Listen fully before responding. If you feel emotional, take a short pause before speaking. Use neutral and respectful language, and always think about the outcome you want from the conversation. Ask yourself, am I helping solve the problem or adding to it? That question alone can change how you communicate. To summarize, strong communication comes down to 4 simple steps. Pause, acknowledge, respond clearly, and separate emotion from facts. When you practice this consistently, you build trust, professionalism, and stronger workplace relationships. Now it's your turn. In your next meeting, try applying this approach and pay close attention to how the conversation unfolds. Afterwards, take a moment to reflect and share what you learned with a colleague or mentor. Observing, practicing, and reflecting are powerful steps toward growth, and the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. That's a wrap for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the Jihi Edit for more practical HR tips and career insights.